Take me where the dreams fly higher.
It's that time. It's past that time. Hello and welcome back. Oh, it's been a journey getting here, as you can tell by me arriving about 20 minutes later than planned. Oh. The drama continues. I won't bore you with details this time, but needless to say, I couldn't get the camera working. And yeah, lots of other things. It's going great. So since I've already eaten a ton of our time up and we don't have a whole lot to go, we're gonna get kind of more or less right into it. I have promised Voyager, but I did see somewhere in the news just literally a minute ago that I guess there's a DLC coming up for Hades 2. Today, I think. So whatever it is it because it's its full release? This is stuff I should know. Oh, posted today. Okay. So let's take a look, shall we? Here, why don't I... You don't have to imagine it. You can experience it with me. So if you can read that, and it might be tough. But we got some stuff here. But what I'm looking for, new dialogue is always great. That's like one of the best parts of the game. Do we have a new god? That would be kind of cool. There might be. Level design, I got the list. Visual effects. I don't see anything that's like... There's a quote of the patch. Okay, well, that's something else. But, okay, well, some new dialogue events and stuff. I am kind of hoping that there will be maybe some new story content. So this is a post-launch patch. Okay, well, still, that's very cool. I didn't realize that it was... Has it been in early access this whole time? I thought it's been out for quite a while. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so get excited for that at some point. I'd be happy to play Hades 2 on stream again. I still play it at night in my free time. I'm still trying to find the 3 fates. That's a little bit of a nightmare and a half. So. All right. Enough of that. That was the only thing literally that I had time to look up right now. So let us get into Voyager. And we're gonna do as much as we can, as much damage as we can to the Delta Quadrant in the time that we have allotted to us. All right, let's switch over to the game. We'll go pause, swap over. Do the old switcheroo with the game capture. There it is. Oh, well, we are used to a different screen size, aren't we? Goodness. Here, let me adjust this live. Something like that. So now, it doesn't stretch. That's exciting. Because it's on low resolution. All right, let's undo that over here, right? Let me fix it properly. Full screen. I guess... Oops. I have 2 different monitors, so... And currently I'm using the other one. There. Is that... Except... Magic? Magic? No? No? What? But why? Ah, I love issues on the stream. It's like, can you check it again? It wouldn't be a Rengage stream without technical problems. There you go. That's just how we do things. Yeah, it's going great. Going really great. So, yeah, they're homesick. Whatever. It's not like you're 70 years away from home, guys. But that has been the tricky part of this whole Windows 11 blowing itself up and me restoring it, is by doing sort of a side-by-side install and then pulling in my old stuff, I found that a lot of references was just simply broken. So I've been fighting all kinds of problems. Since I have all the stream stuff backed up, which was my primary concern, because I'm like, I can re-download games and all the music and everything just fine. But yeah, losing the actual OBS settings and all the files would not be okay. That would that would be horrible, and that would basically make me start from scratch, which would suck. But now that I do have it backed up, I might do a full clean install, because I feel like I'm still fighting little problems. So, but we don't know. We might suffer through it, and eventually we'll get it. So we're in a nebula. I think we're here for deuterium, because we're going to need it. All right, so an ice world with lots of animals. Well, we hunt them, and this could go very badly. Or we can analyze them before hunting and get a lot more food out of it, since we have a laboratory. Let's do that. That seems like a good idea. Hey, it worked. All right, excellent. Look at that, all that tasty food. But we do need deuterium. Can we scan this at all? No, we can't scan through it. So being inside of it naturally blocks our scanners. We're just gonna have to, see how it goes. A distress signal life support. This looks like some kind of breen craft or something. Let's see. So we can just beam them aboard, and this could go bad because it could be a trap. Or we could do some remote desktop assistance. I think that'll work. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, nobody's happy with that. We lost 300 morale, which is really bad. But, hey, we did what we could. We can't just randomly beam them aboard without any other information. Not when we have the Kazon gunning for us. We can see the sector threat level is increased, so it's non-zero. And, you know, there's Vidians, there's opportunists. You know, sorry to be redundant. So, you know, we did tech support. They're flying a spaceship and they couldn't make it work. And that sucks. All right, well, that was not enough deuterium. So we're going to keep hunting for more. Is that not a... Is there nothing here? Interesting. Okay. Another distress signal for refugees. All right, so we can offer supplies or they can join the crew. Now, we already have a lot of crew. Shouldn't I have options to see inside the ship? I guess not. We've got... We're not at the top of our food capacity, but we could do that. See, this could also go well. This is always going to go well. Like, food is great. Everybody loves food. Joining the crew could be bad, but I could make a better decision if I knew how many we're joining. Is it 100? Because we don't have enough room. We're going to have to replace some of the folks that have run away, though. Hey, we got 5 more people. See, that's almost the same as food. Now, do we have a problem with quarters? No. We have enough space. Now, how much total do we have? Are there 10 emergency quarters? Are they going to make me do that? I guess that is the number of... Okay. So they're not going to tell me what my capacity is there. Is it up here? We have 102 total. See, I'd like to know this number so that when I go, or when we find more of these things, I can properly help people. All right, so an emergency quarters can house 12 people. If we've got 10, so we can host 120. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That would have been a simple metric to put somewhere. Because this doesn't even tell me that. And I guess it's because people can sleep on the floor, but it would still be nice to have that information at a glance. All right, so we've got this blue planet over here that looks like something where we'd scoop some deuterium. And it is. All right, so we're staying in this sector too long, and we need to start moving along. Because I'm getting, yelled at about it every day. Like, -4 isn't intolerable, considering we have 3,000 or 3,500. That's going to take forever, but let's not squander something that is a game over condition. If we can get 1,000 of this, we're pretty good. In pretty good shape. A lot can go wrong. That's a 50-50 shot. It's so much more. Oh, no. These poor guys. They keep fixing the hole. All right, so we didn't get what we needed, and we're worse off for trying. And let that be a lesson. All right, so we have a Vidian interceptor. I can scan it. Okay, dilithium is not unvaluable. But we need to solve this fuel thing. We probably need to get going. All right, oh gosh. All right, debris rich in deuterium, like crazy. It's beyond safe reach due to drifting wreckage. A shuttle mission is needed. So we can send a shuttle. That is just universally bad to beam up everything. We're just gonna abandon it. Like, why take on any risk? If it's not even risk. All right, be a dumping ground for all sorts of chemical waste. Well, risk of contamination. This is for, oh, we don't have any duranium. Goodness. Well, let's not contaminate ourselves. That would be exceedingly dumb. Yeah, we resume our journey at your earliest convenience. Okay, Chico. It's, we can turn off the replicators, which is making people happy, so we can go home. Allegedly to make people happy. This is tritanium. We'll leave it for now. I really do want to move along. We're back to food. Analyze them again before we feast. It's a good idea. That's fine. All right. No, here we go. We found a heavily damaged android. No signs indicating where it came from or what caused it. So we can beam it aboard. We can gain insight. I don't know about that. I think scanning it would be a good idea. Hey, we got science points. So it's just an autonomous unit. Can't figure anything out, but hey. We had fun, I guess? All right, so this sector's not doing us any good. Or at least this system isn't. We came from here. We're here. We're going to go here and get out of these nebulas. Ooh, we're going to have to enter the ship. Yep. I will stock up on deuterium. Oh my goodness. An asteroid field. Energy spike similar to our transporters. Okay, so Cullah's got a transporter, and we think he's running tests. So we're assuming this is Seska's trap. Now, I think that's a fair assumption, that Seska's gonna trap us. And, well, I guess I don't have anything else to say to that. I'm like, it's reasonable to assume Seska wants the rest of Voyager. Ooh, a trading station. Okay. Alright, let's go to this interstellar cloud. And we're in gray mode. Damn it. I knew it. Ah, it's the worst thing that's ever happened. Alright, Neelix. Normal rations. I don't know why we're not doing those anyway. And let's scoop up some fuel. Let's go crazy with it. We can safely get 500. That'll keep us going. There we go. Everything. Turn it all back on. Where is the engineering? There it is. Up to tier 2. Dunzo. And what does Balana do for this? Faster warp core repair rate. Does anybody give us more efficiency, or is it just repairs? Okay, well, never mind. Alright, so everything is still on because we have batteries. Okay, I was like, why didn't we shut things off? Batteries, great. Good, good, good. So we are still really hurting for fuel. Can we scoop it out of the star? A Talaxian freighter. Let's just stay away from that. Here's another cloud. Yeah, we can afford to eat food. I've already broken the hull enough that we probably should fix it before I start breaking it further. A Kazon Raider? Let's check it out. Alright, it's adrift, powered down, sealed compartments. Look how bad. So we can blindly beam a team over and go loot it at pretty good cost. I mean, that red is pretty bad. We can just blow it up. And it doesn't, I don't know if it actually costs us our torpedo. We should note that. So up in the corner there, we have 19 torpedoes right up here. Let's see what happens, because I need to know this. Nope. Okay, so that is free, and I figured it would probably tell us. So we got all that morale back, which is nice. We're at 1,400. It'd be nice to top off. So I see another cloud. I mean, honestly, this is like a resource-rich place. And I don't want to stay in the system too long, because obviously we're taking morale penalties, but also it'll be kind of boring to just watch me safely collect. It's like watching a battle royale if I wasn't aggressive and actually hunting other players down. Just like, wow, Ren, this is a this is a real treat. Breaking point. A fight broke out. Tensions are high. Well, I hope they worked it out. That sounds like something the first officer should be handling. Just gonna throw that out there. That's the worst, and we blew up again. My goodness. Alright, so what are you guys doing? Please assign to hull repair. And we're not working on anything in here, are we? Because we can't bring any more life support back online to clear any other decks. I think we were going to start building actual crew quarters, though, but we're missing uranium. Super. All right, well, you... Oh, no, you fix the hull, too. You... Okay. Assigned to hull repair. My goodness, I just misread that totally. But we don't have uranium. Wow, it says in bright, blinking letters. All right, well, let's get some of that going so we can fix our ship. Tractor beam. Nothing could go wrong with this plan. All right, excellent. plus 90, so we should be in good shape there. So we have a debris field. Like, I would leave the sector, but I'm not allowed to. Oh my goodness. Like, what am I supposed to do? Energy spike. Great. Oh, these poor fools. Lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon adrift in the cold vacuum of space. Their eyes wide with terror, their faces contorted in a silent scream. Who are these guys? I don't know if we care so much about that. What led to their grim fate in the depths of space? I'll let you take a guess. But yeah. Yep, the Kazon are using it. Accident or execution. I think it was about, you know, yeah. They were beamed into space alive. Yeah, see, sometimes it's about sending a message. Like, if you're Cullah and you've got the other Kazon sects coming at you, and they're like, yeah, we want the transporter. It's like, oh, you can have the transporter. Let's ask Neelix. What do you know about these? Oh, so he knows. So, Jal Heron, the first Maj of the Kazon Relora. Okay, so these aren't just random mooks that, you know, disappointed. And it's like, hey, the price of failure is to be beamed into space. Just like the shuttle. What a coincidence. Yeah, it's pretty barbaric, but, you know, Kazon are not... This is just how they roll. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. I picked up the warp signature easily. It was like following a trail of breadcrumbs. How wonderful. He clearly wants to be found. So rather than doing him a favor, so he wants to do a specialized away team to recover the module. And so this is gonna get rough. So we can go and throw down with Cullah, with Voyager itself, or we can send an away team. And you can hear, at least I can, I hope you can, there's like a racing pulse sound effect going on. I don't know. Which one should we do? Like, if we confront with Voyager, I mean, we're gonna go right into his, if indeed this is an ambush, which we have every reason to believe. Yeah, spoiler alerts. I don't see how an away team is going to recover this module, because if we had the Defiant, you know, or if we had the cloaking device tech, you know, somewhere in here, and we slap that onto a shuttle, or even Voyager itself, yeah, I can see us just slinking in, you know, doing a little beaming, even if you had to decloak for a minute, just like, hey, yoink, and then leave. That would be hilarious. But I don't see how they get on board and get out of there alive and, you know, uncaptured and undetected. If we confront with Voyager, I feel like it's going to be a colossal battle. And yeah, we have done well in battle against them, I think. The only forces that gave us a lot of problems, honestly, were the Vidians. But we don't know what numbers we're going to be facing. Now, we do know the numbers we're going to be facing if it follows the show. So, I'm inclined to send the away team, because I'm kind of interested in that. If they fail, I'll bet we're going to lose, like, Chakotay and some other crew. But I kind of like Chakotay's idea here. And it makes sense given, as a Maquis leader. I don't think he's the Maquis leader, but he's one of them for sure. Like, this would be up his alley. That was that sort of small, like, guerrilla fighter resistance that was giving the Cardassians all kind of problems. And that would be hilarious against Seska. Like, hey, remember us? Mock here, back. It's a Voyager problem, but that's also what away teams are assigned to do. And I'll spoil it for you right now. I want to pick away team because I want to take the gamble here. In the show, they go at it with Voyager, and they do pretty well too, honestly. But I want to try things a different way, no matter what happens. We'll take that idea seriously. You're right. We'll send a fully armed and operational away team. Let's see how that goes. A modified coil scanner. Is that a thing I'm supposed to be doing? I guess we'll need that. Go to the workshop. Oh, we were missing stuff at the time, but we have stuff. So let's make stuff. So 6 days. And then I imagine sick bay is a little bit overloaded. Yeah, it is. But that's what you get for fighting. You know, you'll get better on your own. If we had holodecks online, I'd be like, well, just make a holographic sick bay. All right, so no production's in progress because we're fixing our ship up because we're taking a lot of damage from it. Let's get out of here. There's a space station where we can do something. And we got time, so let's get out of there. All right, hub for skilled labor. A variety of recruitment offers. So, mercenaries are intrigued by the prospect of reaching the Alpha Quadrant, provided we can offer the right inducement to secure their service. So we can pay them, we can show them the good conditions if we had officer quarters, which we don't. We could offer them training and a potential career, which honestly would be nice. On the holodeck. That's a great idea. Do we need more people? We have 102, we have capacity for more. So yeah, we just lost 5 earlier, so. All right. We've added some new faces. Yeah, if you want to come across the Alpha Quadrant and you don't have anything going for you out here, yeah, come hang out. It'll be exciting. I'm pretty sure. By the way, we're gonna go fight the Kazon. And just so you know, we may or may not make it back, but you're not gonna make it back anyway. So I know who can go on those away missions. See, that's trade, and I want to get over to one of these food planets to grab that real quick because that's going to keep our dilithium reserves high. So let's stop by the trading station, see what we can get. Are we still getting... Oh, the whole place is asteroid field, not just that planet. I'm kind of dumb. All right. So we can drop some tritanium and get a bunch of... Yeah, no. I don't want to trade deuterium for duranium. Dilithium for tritanium. Also no. So there's nothing really here that's going to help us. Is the whole place an asteroid field? Or is it just some places? There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's analyze and safely gather food. Okay, so average result. Some crew got sick, but we'll grab some more food and then we'll head out of here. Oh, wait, that's another asteroid field? No, it's not. Okay. Because we're not taking damage. The hull damage did factor into the calculus, too. If we're at full, and maybe we had some more tactical upgrades, maybe a future run I'll go right at the Kazon, see if we can do better than the show, which would be tough. All right, so do another analyze and gather. Excellent. That will keep us going for quite some time. Oh, all right. I think we're all set here. So, retrieve the stolen transporter module. And I presumably... Oh, we have to go back here? Okay. It's So we go there, and presumably we'll launch a crew from that location. Oh, a nebula. Yuck. Well, that could actually help us. And now it makes sense how we would get an away team there. If we can't scan anything with our stuff, there's no way the Kazon are. Send the away team. All right, so that's right, we get to play the challenge. I don't know how I forgot about this. So lots of phasers would make good sense. Cullah ship doesn't look too bad. All right. Definitely don't want to lose our dudes. So it's going to have to be Tuvok. I think Chakotay is going to fit all of these. And we need an engineer. And ideally an engineer with combat too. Which is not either of them. But Paris can also double up on the, I guess, the command or whatever. Now getting in the doorway, which seems like the first thing. At the same time we do want the highest possible success rate we can. So I'm kind of inclined to put our best 3 on this. This would be a colossally bad idea. Like, this is high risk. Let's send 3 of our most senior staff. But he's got survivalist, which I guess is great. And so the game expects that Chakotay will be here. All right. Okay, we can't lock on the transporter module, which we kind of figured. If Seska went through the trouble of getting that, then apparently she's some surprisingly capable engineer, so we probably should have made her chief engineer. All right, so we're going to modify the coil signal to bypass the jam. This could go very badly, but it's our only choice. So it's a good thing we tried it. Ho, 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 ho. We've beamed out, and it's on its way back to Voyager. I can't believe that one. All right. Oh, speaking of Cullah, yeah, they're mad. Oh, I'm sure you're super proud of yourself. Too scared to face us? Like, meh. Yeah, sticks and stones, dude. Don't think we're done. You've bought yourself some time. Yeah. That was brilliant. Oh, yeah. Let's pat ourselves on the back there, Chakotay. But it was a good call. Ultimately, that worked pretty well. Of course they'll be back. So, all right. We got through there, pretty nicely. Yes, let's get out of here before I get yelled at more about the sector. Sector 4. It's like a Star Fox level.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullah and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster. The sheer impracticality of human emotional response, though a predictable factor, remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. It's kind of interesting because I feel like we could, within reason, we can most definitely outrun Kazon and the Kazon and Cullah specifically, and just run far, far away from him. So now, granted, they probably communicate by subspace as well as we do, so they can send signals ahead and be like, hey, Voyager's coming your way. But Voyager canonically is stupidly fast. Like, we're talking like warp 9.975, and it can sustain it for a long time. It's part of why I guess the pylons are the way they are, where the nacelles kind of fold up, which is the best effect. I like watching that every single time. So yeah, Voyager is uniquely well suited for this exact problem. And so it can outrun basically everything except possibly a Borg cube. And I mean, then we're not going to run across any of those. So did it just click off? Anyway, I feel like we should be well outside of Cullah's sphere of influence in pretty short order at maximum warp. Now, fuel is a problem, and so maybe that's the trick here.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. It's been red alert 24/7. The Kazon attacks haven't let up, not for weeks now. Everyone's walking on eggshells. That no mess hall brawl record, yeah, that's history. Today, 2 ensigns nearly started a full-blown riot, all because one of them was chewing too loud. At least it's not because of the Talaxian cuisine. Morale is scraping rock bottom, worse than when we first realized we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. I bet Cullah and Seska are having a blast, laughing at our misery. And misery is putting it mildly. If the scuttlebutt's accurate, the crew's patience is wearing thin. Me? I'm fed up too, but I'm sticking with the captain. She's not bad at all, although her coffee intake has become exemplary.
That's a redeeming quality. There's nothing wrong with that, Paris. You should try it sometime. So yeah, it has been weeks. And so maybe they've been trying to get out of town as fast as possible. So we've fast forwarded a bit. I don't know that Cullah and Seska are having a blast. I wouldn't count on it. Like, I wonder if she's like, really? Like, what did I sign up for? All right, 35 crew members are threatening to leave. They're frightened and they're losing hope. Oh yeah. Find a cozy spot here in in Kazon space. I'm sure that'll be better. We gotta lift their spirits, make it feel like home. Holodeck would do that. So Kazon activity. Yeah, I can't make promises. So now, man, they just really hit you with this, don't they? But it's probably realistic, honestly. It's rough because, again, you don't know what to tell these guys. I'm like, the math doesn't lie. Voyager is stupidly fast, but assuming we had the infinite fuel to just, to just warp the whole time, it's still going to take 70 years at our maximum speed to get home. So, Yeah, that's where it's like, I get it. But that is kind of where we're stuck right now. So check out this debris field. We've really got to fix this morale problem, though. So a super weapon must have wiped this thing out. At least some former Maquis crew members visibly troubled, as if they've seen something like this before. Oh no, Dreadnought. Let's gather up our useful stuff. Alright, good deal. We need that duranium because we are going to have to improve this ship. So I don't think anything is currently in being researched, so we ought to get going on that for one. Alright, I like the idea of greater torpedo damage. We have increased phaser fire rate. Forgot we have a disruptor control room. Do we actually have that built? I think we do. And I think we turned it off to sort of, I don't know, Let's work on maneuvering thrusters. I think we turned it off to save power and then regretted it. Yeah, there's our disruptor array. So that's... yeah, it's online. It's fine. That actually probably would help us a lot in a fight. And that might actually single-handedly turn the battle. Do we have a way to build torpedoes? Sounds like a no. I wonder how we gain more of them. All right, so maintain morale. I got to be above 2,000. That shouldn't be too hard, but man, we're taking some real hits. And prepare for attacks, which are probably going to be randomized. All right, so let's start going with proper crew quarters. I don't have an available work team because we really need to fix that hull. But yeah, we'll start filling this up with crew quarters and start peeling these emergency quarters away and start really building up some morale. Like, it's already looking kind of nice. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, that's a decent apartment. That's a lot better than bunks. I can see this not really making people happy. That's not too bad. All right. Oh, we do have enough gel packs to repair life support. Speaking of the biolaboratory, it consumes after 20 cycles 120. We do need the gel packs. That's the long and short of it. So yeah, we should absolutely get life support online, probably for this deck right here, because that is a lot of rooms. That one or this one, whatever. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We'll get that fixed up. We'll leave the hull working. Everything's great. All right. In the meantime, we need to get more duranium. Yes, duranium. And we have a repair station. Why don't we go there? Wait a second. All right. So we need a lot of repair. We could pay a gel pack to repair one, or to repair basically fully. A bunch of tritanium to repair even more. 250 deuterium to repair plus 50, which is a lot. That'll get us to 422. Let's do that. That gets us in pretty good shape, honestly. Probably so much so that I would unassign a team and put you on building crew quarters. Okay, well, assuming I'm not a dum-dum. Never mind. Go fix more of the hull. It's like, sorry, you just put away the tools. Go back to that. And in a couple days, I'll get back to y'all. But first, we need more stuff. Let's fly right through these binary stars. No, go through them. All right. All right, we got a couple minutes left. We have the crew quarters. Bam. And then hopefully we'll get enough here to build 2 together. All right, Class D planets. So it's icy planet. Low gravity makes remote operations easy. This torpedo seems like a bad idea considering I just repaired the hull. So let's do something that won't tear the ship apart, especially with pending Kazon attacks. That would be just dumb. It's going to eat up most of what we just had, but there we go. Cool. Someone's going to be right next to the biolaboratory, which sounds really bad. All right, so the hull is doing well. Okay, so we can get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can get 4 crew quarters in here. That's 40 crew members. That'll be okay for now, and then we'll start decomming the we'll decom the emergency quarters. All right, Kazon. 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 All right, They're coming to play. We could probably auto-resolve this. Let's try that. Hull damage risk. Survival chance 100%. I don't know that we need to assign any torpedoes. I feel like we're just going to clobber these dudes. Alright, so we gained food, uranium, morale. We took some hull damage. But okay. That was some nice victory music, right? Alright, so let us... let's be smart about this, because again, I don't want bad results. There we go. Nope, not ready for that. But the hull is almost entirely repaired. And how do I know? There are no inhabitants in there right now. I like that we can upgrade it. All right, so is it because we have emergency quarters running? I mean, that would make sense. So what if I... Oh, that's kind of neat. So you can see where everybody's working right now. But how do you... Oops. How do you assign them? I feel like if I just decommission it, they're naturally going to migrate over. Assuming we have enough space for the overflow. Yeah, so we have enough space for overflow. So someone's going to draw the short straw. So we... There we go. Inhabitants 0. 2 of them took the crew quarters here. The rest went over there. Alright, so yeah. That seems fair. It's like, congrats. Cool. That makes good sense. It's been 2 minutes, 1 second since the last save. That should be fine. I can accept that. All right. And of course we can't find anything. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to play a little bit. I wasn't sure if I was going to play Voyager or Warzone just to blow off some steam, because that's kind of all I've got installed at the moment. Had to blow it all away to start over. But yeah, Voyager's getting kind of interesting, I think. They're really ramping it up. Wow. Like, we're juggling the resources. We're getting hunted down. Everybody's getting mad at each other. I mean, there's probably some kind of real-life allegory to put in there. But let's see. What's up? Oh, of course. Up next is Epic Thursday, and we got a new game to try out. I think it's going to be a good time. But have yourself a quality day, and we'll see you on then.